So 30 years, could you have ever imagined what it could grow into?
Our plan was never what the company has grown into today. I mean, it's truly bigger and better than what we ever hoped.
But I'm still wondering, how did you both end up here in North Carolina?
Well, we met in New York, and I worked for a big furniture company at the time. They promoted me and I moved to Hickory, and I asked Bob if he would live there more permanently. And then when we were here, we kept talking about having our own business together.
It's like, you know, if it doesn't work, learn something and move on.
So you decide, okay, we're gonna try this thing.
What we decided to do was start a business of just making upholstered dining chairs and eclectic tables. What Bob did that was really extraordinary at the time was put these beautiful florals on and beautiful rich velvets and stripes, and we put them out and people just
They went crazy.
It took off right away.
The Lucy chair, right? Part of the DNA of the company was also your instinct, your correct instinct about this idea with comfort, right?
Comfort was paramount, and that was the first line of our mission statement. We literally sold 5,000 of them before we started production.
Wait, how did you even, you're like, oh my God, how are we gonna make 5,000 chairs?
I don't know, I'm kind of a little different. I'm like, we're making these chairs.
Oh,
We're gonna
that's cool.
figure out.
It amazes me the things that he gets done, things that I would have given up on or thought that was impossible. Once he sets his mind on something, you know, you might as well just sit back because it's gonna happen.
You know, those early days, the word I always remember is it was exhilarating.
Yeah.
I
feel it as you talk about it.
It was exciting.
Yeah,
And, you know,
it's exciting.
it's a super exciting business.
Yeah.
And it's exciting having somebody to do it with. Lulu was our muse. We ran a 2-page ad in several magazines for our Platinum collection, and one page was this, and then the other page had furniture on it. Right. And people in the industry would see us and say, "Are you crazy?
Like you spent all that money on Lulu,
a full page and you're putting a picture of your dog? Well, look how pretty she looked, of course."
And you know what? Impact.
Yeah.
Impact,
Yeah,
baby,
totally.
and branding.
When she passed away, our kind of night watchman, he said to me, "Yeah, that Lulu, she sure did sell a lot of furniture."
I love this.
This is when we broke ground on our factory.
Wow.
We now have 1 million square feet of manufacturing spread over 4 facilities, but this is when we built our first big factory that was 350,000 square feet.
We're going up.
Now you can see everything up here.
Yeah.
And here we are in our close to 1 million square feet in America, in North Carolina, making our furniture.
Family friendly, pet friendly, eco-friendly, and made in America. You can't get much better than that.
And I think just from the beginning, Bob and I felt that we wanted to be truly family friendly. And to be family friendly, you have to be eco-friendly. We focus on using environmentally responsible materials literally since we began 30 years ago. Not since it became fashionable, but since we began our business.
By being efficient, we have less waste, less landfills.
So I'm at Joyce's station, and I'm scared.
You got this.
Ah, there we go.
You can do this.
Oh yeah. Okay, that's it.
I love the people, you know, the people that we've been able to assemble. That's been really the rich success for us.
Right.
The skill and the specialty that each of the employees bring, whether or not it's the cutting or it's the building of the frame or the upholstering or the sewing, they all require a certain skill set.
75 hands touch a piece of furniture.
Wow, 75 hands. There's also the issue of where you are in the country and prejudices against others and even yourselves. So what is that like being a leader in a community, giving jobs in a community, and also trying to have the right messages for people, even changing their opinions about who people are?
And one really interesting thing is that in our community, I continue to see people who say to me, you know, when I was 14 years old, I was really freaked out that I was gay, but knowing that there are two gay guys, successful, prospering, it really sets a role model for them.
It's leading by example. It's being honest with people of who we are, what we believe in, but it's also being respectful of the people around us.
So Mitchell, what are a few favorite pieces? I know that they're all your children, I know that.
We do a swivel chair called Cooper that's this just clean, modern design. You could imagine seeing it in Palm Springs in the 50s or 60s at the Rat Pack houses.
I would say the Supernova sofa. I just put it in my den in a bottle green leather, which is really pretty, especially when the light shines off of that.
30 years, very successful. The next 30, what's happening in the next 30, guys?
I'm excited about the next 10. We got to get through that first.
Yeah.
But you know, it's interesting. We're really working hard, making sure that we've got the company focused for the next decade. We've seen all the things that have happened in the last 3 decades, and so we know there's going to be big changes.
The next decade for me is super exciting as I've gotten a little bit older than I was when we started the company.
You look marvelous.
Well, thank you. So we just hired a new Chief Executive Officer, President Chief Executive Officer, Alison O'Connor, and she will lead the company for the next decade.
Well, it is very, very exciting to be here tonight. I wanted to take an opportunity with all of you here to raise our glass to Mitchell and Bob. 30 years of magic to 30 more years of joy, happiness, and comfort.
Thank you.
Cheers.
Thank you.
There was something beautiful that you all talk about, which was the symphony of
Yeah.
the sounds in the factory.
I hear the sewing machines going and the staple guns going
Yeah.
and people moving around. I always say that I'd rather do that than Carnegie Hall. Good drink, huh?
Nice, boys.